crazy because some girls are confused. They be like, why are me and my man drifting apart? Why is it not the same? He had a long, stressful day at work and he came back and you said, babe, I need a refill of my nails tomorrow. Sit down with me. That relationship's done.
And remember, if she is always, and I mean always, or the majority of the time, bummy around you, even if you guys go out, she doesn't dress up. But every time she goes out with her girlfriend, she's dressing up, she looking bomb as fuck. But when she goes out with you, she's not dressing up. That is not your girl. Argue with me all the fuck you want. Argue with me all you want. Why are you dressing up when your boyfriend ain't around, but you not dressing up when your boyfriend's not around? And y'all are going out. Mind you, y'all are going out. It's not like you're home, you know? It's not like it's a movie night, right? It's a date night. And you ain't looking cute. But when your single friends ask you to come out, you looking all cute? That's not your girl.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days. My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or like on my layover. So I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out. But how did I go?
The world is ready for the asteroid to hit. At this point, we need to fucking welcome it there. 22 bodies in 10 days, and she's open to get more. Yo, deep that's somebody's daughter. Unlucky. What she doesn't understand is, she's not hating her ex, she's hating her own fucking father there. She's a disgrace to a whole fucking bloodline. Crazy. She'll be the type of bird when she's 30, 35. No man wants me. Yeah, cause you've been fucking ran through, lah. Know what I'm saying? She's for the fucking streets. Stay woke in these streets, lah. Big brr.
Y'all saw that girl talking about her broke boyfriend, but he has an amazing personality and she don't know what to do. She even says that she pays for vacation, pays for dinner, but she has the mindset of, well, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1. I'm not gonna lie, that's the red flag. How is your girl outworking you in the relationship? You guys both have responsibilities. You guys both have a place to stay, separate places, but he's always having to fix things on the houses, but you have responsibilities as well. Once she said, I feel like I need to work for 2 people instead of 1, that's the red flag for me. For my personal opinion, I would work harder than I would want my girl to work. If I'm with someone and there comes down to a time of who's going to work the 2 jobs, who's going to work the 3 jobs, it's good enough that she works 1. There's a point in time where you're going to have to step up and figure it out. That's the whole point of women wanting to rely on you. You know how to bring out the feminine energy. Now, I hope she appreciates it once it comes to the situation. But for me personally, I wouldn't really want my girl to think that she needs to work harder than me. That sounds a little backwards.
What's your age?
I'm 49.
Where are you from?
Monaco.
How much would you say you make annually?
None of your business. enough to live life.
Is it over?
Very well.
Is it over 500k or under?
People like me don't disclose their incomes. I live very well.
So, would you consider yourself a high value man?
High value man. Yeah.
And what would you say makes you high value?
The work that I do and the life that I live is interesting, exciting, glamorous, sexy. So, and I'm a very self-confident man.
Do you think when it comes on to being a high value man in modern day, your income plays a part in that?
Not necessarily, no.
Why not necessarily?
Because a man's income doesn't make him valuable to a woman.
What would you say does?
How he makes a woman feel. You can make a woman feel loved and cherished and wanted and safe and secure without necessarily being rich.
So how long y'all been together?
On and off for a few years.
Would you all say y'all know each other pretty well?
Yeah.
Very well, yeah.
Pretty well? All right, I'm gonna ask her.
That's the setup.
I'm just gonna ask her 3 things that she thinks that you should know about her, and we're gonna see if you can answer them right. All right? All right, so what is like 3 things that he should know about you? Like it could be favorite color, favorite food, like just something that you feel he should know about you.
Okay. My background,
Okay, what's your background?
I'm Puerto Rican and French. My favorite color,
Which is?
it's green. He's
Okay.
gonna say purple. I'm trying to pick something that I know he's gonna know.
What about like favorite food? What do you know that?
Alavaca, he's not gonna know. I don't think he's gonna know.
All right, my man. So here are your 3 questions. 1, what is her ethnic background?
French or Puerto Rican?
You got one. You got one. Okay. What is her favorite color?
Purple.
I told you he was gonna say that.
That's wrong.
Hold on. White?
Have this conversation with us next.
We talked about purple flowers.
Yeah. Green.
Green.
Well, this is awkward.
Last one. Let's see. You got 2 for 3. Still good.
Okay.
What's her favorite food?
Penne alla vodka.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
That's my dog.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about the video where bro said he does not approach women and the reasons why he does not approach women. Now, if y'all seen that video, he got a lot of backlash. People were saying he was scared to approach women, or he was scared of rejection and things of that nature. Now, I don't think that's the case. I'm actually on bro's side, so I'm going to explain why. So to me, when it comes to getting women, it's never been hard. I'm above 6 feet. I'm dark skinned. I think I'm handsome, right? And I pull a lot of women. I've gotten a lot of women. It's not a flex, but I'm just saying, I'm just not afraid of walking up on a woman. I've done it before, so it's not really a problem. But the reason why I simply just choose not to do it is because I believe it's better when a woman wants to come talk to you. Like, I feel like it's better when a woman really wants you instead of you being the man to go out of your way to go talk to her. Because you got to think about it, bro. A lot of men, especially if she's beautiful, is hitting her up on the daily and is being thirsty on the daily. So by me not being in the thirsty bunch, going out of my way, being thirsty, like these guys over here, I automatically separate myself already by not being thirsty. Now, I believe in being chose. That's what these girls do anyway. The women choose. You have to let these women choose. What they be saying? Let these hoes choose. You have to let them choose. So I believe in being chosen instead of me being the one to walk up on them being all thirsty. I don't like being in that group. Like, I'd rather be chosen than to be walking up on a woman and now I'm sitting here trying to compete with the other 10 to 15 guys that have already hit her up or the 5 that she's already entertaining. I'd rather be chosen because it's going to work out my way much better and more smoothly simply because she chose me, right?
It looks like he's having a nice feast.
She, her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Okay. The Sweetwater starts at okay. I'm
so sorry. I apologize.
It's just always like a knife. It always hurts every single time. I was wondering if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir.
Oh, okay.
It just really sucks every time it happens.
Sorry about that.
I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir, you know? Thank you. Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir.
What?
Called me sir.
Oh.
It's just like, it kind of just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you. I'm not a sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him that hurt. It hurts more though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him. I know you didn't mean it, but I'm not a sir.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. It's just, it hurts. I know when people clock me, it's fine, but like it does kind of hurt. Thank you. I'm not sir.
Oh, sorry.
Not sir. Not sir. The guy who dropped the food off, he called me sir twice in a row.
Okay. I'll let him know that and
Thank you. I appreciate that.
These are the same men who see Caitlin Clark and think to themselves, I could fucking do that. I could easily fucking do that. Bitch, if I gave you 3 wishes from a genie, you couldn't do that shit. If God made you 7'1", you couldn't do that fucking shit.
So I had to Google what a Caitlin Clark was, and apparently she's a college basketball player. I have never seen her play in my life, but I can guarantee you I would dog walk her in basketball, and I'm a 5'6" man. Like, I don't even have to watch a single highlight, and I know she would get obliterated in a one-on-one.
That bitch shoots 44.5% 0.3% from 3. If I picked you up by the waist and lifted you up, you couldn't do that shit, bitch. Shut.
Now, this angry woman's point was these men that talk in podcasts about how high school boys can beat professional women, they have no room to talk because they're just podcasters. Well, I've broken 3-point records. I've hooped over in other countries. This conversation has happened time and time again. There's no reason to get so worked up. But if your argument is this woman or some women can shoot 40-something% from 3, they're using women's basketballs. Like, I hope all of them can shoot 40-something% from 3. Come on now. Now, no hate to this Caitlin Clark woman. Hell of a hooper, apparently. And every female hooper, way to ball out, keep hooping. But there's no need to get worked up just because these conversations happen. And it doesn't take the #1 high school team to beat the #1 WA team. Like a regular high school team could do that.
But I bet the dudes in the break room at State Farm, I bet they eat those jokes up, bitch. I bet they laugh so hard at those fucking jokes while you guys are walking door to door selling solar panels.
So the majority of solar panel salesmen make between $75,000 to $142,000 a year. The average salesman at State Farm get $150,000, engineering $160,000, customer support almost $100K, finance almost $100K. So these solar panel and State Farm people you're making fun of are making the same, if not more, than the average WNBA player. And that's only because the NBA subsidizes the WNBA.
Here's a better question for you. How many times have you had sex in the last 3 weeks? How many dates have you been on in the last year? Yeah, worry about those stats, bitch.
So she's making fun of salesmen for laughing at WNBA jokes, but then makes the get some puss joke. I haven't heard that one since middle school, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, shout out to all the female hoopers. But just like this woman was claiming podcasters aren't qualified to talk about this stuff, she is not either. Just stick to gym stuff, whatever you do. All right, have a blessed day.
A relationship truly only works when a woman settles for a man that she considers mid.
That would be, of course, mid women settling for mid men.
I used to talk so much about girls who settled, and now I hope to become one.
She used to reach out of her league, and now she is aging, so she hopes to grab somebody on the way down.
Because when a woman does the opposite and falls in real love with someone she's attracted to and who's at her level, it's a disaster.
Here's where she gets confused. Attracted to and at her level are not the same thing unless you're up here. It's a disaster because you're going out of your league and he doesn't really want you.
That's when the power dynamic and balance gets thrown off kilter because the man doesn't hold her on a pedestal.
Yes, we all know that putting her on a pedestal is the best way to get what you want. Women love men who are below them.
So she never has the upper hand.
Exactly, because this is what you do when you have the upper hand.
And that makes her feel crazy, delulu, out of control.
Yes, Michael Sartain told me yesterday that's called dread. I was on his podcast. I'm going places.
Because what we're supposed to do as women is just like being receptive.
So now she's mocking the idea of respecting the man that she chose, which is a pretty good idea as long as he treats you well.
Like allow him to pursue us and chase us, like even in a long-term relationship. If you're with a man you're not even really that attracted to, you're gonna do that naturally because you don't give a
So if you're with a guy on your level, he's gonna be chasing you all the time because you're not really attracted to him. Look how mad she is.
But if you're in love, you give so many
Yes, if you're in love, then you definitely do give a lot of those.
These couples you know that have made it work and are together in our modern society have followed this formula.
Remember, she's saying nothing wrong. She is spot on about how to solve the problem. It's just from the female perspective.
Nice guy who the woman isn't attracted to and who she never considered being with finally wore her the down until she said, ugh, fine, I guess. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle. And now that woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled, but she's secure. At least she has that. Emotional security. The most important element for a woman to have to ensure success in a romantic partnership.
If you listen to women, they will tell you everything that I tell you. All these women are only attracted to these men. And so these women have to choose between being used and discarded or being sexually unfulfilled. There's the fun choice and the smart choice, and there's nothing anyone can do about it because there's not enough of these men to go around. This is one of the main points that I'm making. Women here need to stop believing that they are here because these guys are not going to marry you. They're going to put you here, and then you're going to be sad. And when you come to these guys later in life, they're going to say, well, where the hell have you been for the last 20 years? And then everyone's sad. Again, this woman has the right idea. The only thing she said wrong was that these guys were on her level. Your level is the guys who will put you on the pedestal.